Boxing truth here. Another bogus decision to start off 2017, but it was a great night of boxing overall. Good fights, especially even on the Showtime Extreme telecast. Hell of a fight between Kitroff and Aleem, already a Fight of the Year candidate. That was a hell of a fight. Now for this fight against Badou Jack and James Degale, man, people just don't know how to score fights. A lot of dick riding for James Degale, especially before the fight. I was just cringing with the shit I was hearing about him with fans. Some videos I watched, stuff like he's a great fighter, he's pound for pound level, he's gonna whip Badou Jack's ass, he's gonna knock him out. Get the fuck out of here, man. Another really bad decision. It was scored a draw between Badou Jack and James Degale, but I'm one of the few that saw a very clear win for Badou Jack, and I didn't even think it was that close. I didn't think it was close at all. In my opinion, you couldn't give Degale more than 4 rounds in the fight. And if you look at the judges' scorecard, you can have a definite beef with all 3 judges. The rounds they scored for Degale. Degale got credit for doing absolutely nothing with his punches. He was throwing punches but wasn't landing his punches. A lot of his shots were blocked by Jack's guard. He couldn't penetrate Badou Jack's guard, which was the difference in the fight. The clean, effective, harder shots was landed by Badou Jack, and he was doing it consistently throughout the fight. That's the focus point of the scoring criteria. Who is landing the cleaner, harder, effective punches? And throughout the whole fight, on a more consistent basis, it was Badou Jack. Degale showed heart. He showed toughness. I give him credit for that. But Badou Jack clearly whooped James Degale's ass. I mean, who would you rather be at that fight? Degale got his tooth knocked out, got his face busted up, was hurt bad in the 12th round, almost got stopped, was on the verge of getting stopped, needed to hold on for dear life to get through the 12th round, and had to go to the hospital after the fight. Didn't attend the post-fight press conference. So who would you rather be? I've scored it very wide for Jack. I thought he clearly won this fight. I only gave Degale 2 rounds. Seriously. And the reason why I kept giving... There were some close rounds in the fight. There were some hard rounds to score. But the reason why I gave Jack most of the rounds is because he was hitting all of the scoring criteria on a more consistent basis. He was landing the clean, harder, effective shots. He was the ring general. He was pushing the pace of the bout. He was constantly the effective aggressor. And he was also displaying better defense than James Degale, which is why I kept giving him the rounds, because he was hitting all 4 of those areas of the criteria on a more consistent basis. But Jack didn't get any credit for his body work. He didn't get any credit for his defense. He didn't get credit for whipping Degale's ass for pretty much the entire fight. I didn't see a close, great fight. That's the narrative I'm hearing. It was a very good, entertaining, but a very clear victory for Badou Jack. A rematch is not needed. Don't need to see it. Jack got robbed of a very good victory for him. Was being underestimated by the boxing public, who were dick riding James Degale hard. They think he's some elite talent, but he's not. Throughout the whole fight week, I'm hearing James Degale don't get credit he deserves. He's an underrated champion. It was Badou Jack that doesn't get the credit he deserves. It was Badou Jack that was being underestimated by the boxing public. And he showed it tonight. He was the better fighter, whooped Degale's ass. Degale got another gift in less than a year. Really should be receiving 2 back-to-back L's. Should have 3 L's on his record right now. And he knows he lost. Just look at the body language after the fight. Degale was happy he got a draw. Jack was upset that he didn't get the decision. And he should be, rightfully so. I know how that feels, to get a bullshit decision not go your way. And it sucks for Jack even more, because he's at the world-class stage on a world professional level, being showcased on Showtime, and he put on a really good performance. Had to battle back after a very bad first round as he was adjusting to Degale's southpaw style and his awkwardness. But I thought Jack clearly put himself back into position and winning the fight very, very early as at the second round. There were some rounds that were difficult to score, but the most difficult rounds that were hard to score was round 9 and 10. You can make a case for Degale winning 9s and 10. But I scored rounds after the first round for that Degale, one of the very few rounds that Degale won clearly in the fight, which was the first round. I gave Badou Jack rounds 2 to round 9, and at least one judge in the fight agreed with me. They gave those rounds to Badou Jack, at least one judge. But here's where I have a beef with the judges when it comes to this fight. All three judges gave round 11 to James Degale, and that was bullshit. That was the only round I needed to watch again. I watched the fight very closely. I saw what was landing, what was not. Degale was throwing shots, but mostly hitting Badou Jack's guard. Jack was constantly landing the cleaner, harder shots. He was landing everything. Jabs to the body, hooks to the body, left hooks to the body, right hooks upstairs, left hooks, uppercuts. And you can make a case Jack could have gotten a 10-8 round in round 8 as he beat the shit out of Degale in that round. Gave him a complete ass whooping and almost stopped him in the 12th round. But that's my beef with the judges. They gave Degale a round he clearly didn't deserve, and that was round 11. Just watch it again. How do you not give that round to Jack? He landed the hardest shots, was the ring general, was the effective aggressor, and he landed the cleaner, harder punches. But, people just don't know how to score fights. The media, pretty much practically all the media picked Degale to win. I saw some trash scorecards from the media members. A lot of them gave Degale the first 3 to 4 rounds. What the fuck were you guys watching? Steve Harthood was as usual, another trash scorecard he turned in, and it should have been a clean sweep for Mayweather Promotions. Congratulations to Floyd. He's got 2 really good young champions. Well, Jack is not a young guy. He's 33, but he's got 2 good champions in his stable. They were the superior fighters tonight. I don't need to see a rematch. Degale lost. He knows he lost. Eddie Hearn even said he lost. He don't give a shit about him now. Degale's a free agent. Most likely won't sign with Hearn again. I'm not sure. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But who cares, man? Degale's gonna get his ass whooped the moment he fights another top level opponent. For Jack, he should just keep his head up. He knows he won the fight. The majority feel he won the fight. And he already stated before the fight, no matter the result, he's going to move up in weight and fight at 175. And there are opponents there that he could fight. Adonis Stevenson is the most makeable fight on his side of the pond, and he should definitely go after that opportunity, as he will most likely get a high ranking with the WBC, as he's still the WBC champion at 168. But it was a good, entertaining fight that Jack clearly won. Unfortunately, he's not going to get credit for the ass whooping he dished out on James Degale, but the majority knows who won the fight. It was Badou Jack. Congratulations to him on a good performance, proving a lot of people wrong, and now he needs to be given the credit he deserves. The guy is a very good fighter. Not flashy, not flamboyant, but the guy does everything well, and he proved tonight he was a better fighter than James Degale. He's just a mirage, man. Nothing but hype. Take that L, Degale fans. Your boy ain't shit. Always knew he wasn't shit. He's got heart, but he's just another okay fighter. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.